payment two equal sum of money to Sonam and Ashish, while Sonam agreed to pay simple interest 5% per annum and Ashish will pay simple interest 6% per annum. Okay, so you may write Sonam here and Ashish. So he's agreed to pay 5% simple interest, correct? And what about that? See, he's agreed to pay 6% simple interest. What else? At the end of 10 years, Hardik received 1,000 more from Ashish toward interest. How much did Hardik lend to Sonam and Ashish? Okay, so do you know what you have to find here? You have to find P. P is same for both of them. Is that clear to you? What is formula for simple interest? What is formula for simple interest? P and R upon 100, what is okay upon 100. So I'll able to find simple interest for Sonam and simple interest for Ashish. Can I do that? Yeah, so let us do. Suppose मैंने सोनम को बोलता हूँ simple interest 1 ऐसा. So it will be P, I don't know, let us keep as it is. N, what is N? 10. And what is R? That is 5%, correct? And divide by 100. So what will this be? This will be 10, ये गया 5 2 जा, so it will be P by 2 ना. Simple interest will be P by 2 for the first one, and for the second guy simple interest 2, you can say it will be P into R is same, and interest here it is 6% upon 100, correct? So let us subtract, let us not to cancel this will make our life easy. Let us keep 5 as it is. So let us put 5p upon 10 here, and here it will be 6p upon 10. Okay, so I'm able to find simple interest for first one and simple. There is something more given. Tell me what is that? At the end of 10 years, Hardik received 1,000 more from Ashish towards interest. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? The, yeah, but simple interest of whom? Simple interest of Hardik. Sorry, Ashish. Ashish. It is 1,000 more than simple interest of whom? Sonam, na? Perfect, yes. So let us put it here. So what is simple interest 2? That is 6p upon 10. That is equal to 1,000 plus it is 5p upon 10. Correct? So multiply by 10. So you will be having 10,000. So what is the answer? Do you see? Principal is 10,000. So this is your final answer. Is the solution clear to you? Yeah, okay. Great. That is nominal and effective rate of interest. Nominal and effective rate of interest. Yeah. So nominal, पहले nominal का देखते हैं. Nominal rate of interest is the rate of interest received when the conversion period is 1 year. So what do you mean by conversion period first? that is quarterly, yearly or something. Is if that is given, then that is conversion period. I hope that is done. मैंने एक टेबल दिया था तुम लोग को. You see compounded quarterly like this. Yeah. Annually, half yearly, quarterly, monthly. Okay, so let us see. Nominal interest, nominal rate of interest. रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट को मैं आर ओ आई लिखूँ चलेगा, तुम लोग को समझेगा. फॉर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट आई एम राइटिंग आर ओ आई. It will be easy to write. Nominal rate of interest is rate of interest received when the conversion period is 1 year. 1 year. So when the conversion period is 1 year, then it is called nominal rate of interest. And when the conversion period is less than 1 year, less than 1 year means what? Half yearly or quarterly or monthly, correct? Or daily may also be taken. So the realized rate of interest is the effective rate of interest. Is the effective rate of interest, which will be greater than the nominal rate. Which will be greater than your nominal rate. Okay, so when the conversion period is less than 1 year, then your realized rate of interest is the effective rate of interest. You just need to remember this thing. When your conversion period is 1 year, then it is your nominal rate of interest, and otherwise it is this one. Okay, now how to calculate this? Let us denote RE, the effective rate of interest. Effective rate is calculated following way. Say RE is denoted by effective rate of interest. Effective rate of interest बोलो यार, effective annual interest बोलो, annual rate, RE. And see capital R, it is contracted or the agreed rate of interest. Agreed rate of interest. That is also called nominal rate. Okay. So how will this be calculated? So RE will be equal to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 4 minus 1 when interest is calculated quarterly, and RE is equal to 1 plus R upon 200 raised to 2 minus 1 when interest is calculated half yearly, and RE is equal to 1 plus R upon 1200 raised to 12 minus 1 if interest is calculated monthly. It is same as that one. Here just you have to subtract by 1. You see in that table I told you the formula varies if you are given quarterly, half yearly, like that. See, if it is annually, then your formula will be P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Half yearly, then it will be P into 1 plus R by 200 raised to 2n. 1 plus R by 400 raised to 4. And same here also. Yeah. Yeah, this should be 400, sorry. Quarterly. Half yearly it will be 2. For yearly it will be R upon 100. Correct? So, yes. So what do you say? RE is the effective rate of interest. Effective rate of interest per 1 rupees per year. See, let us see some example, then it will be quite clear to you. Suppose you are having this. The first example, 10,000 rupees lent at 16% per annum. Interest payable quarterly. You have to find effective rate. Find effective rate. Effective rate means what? That means a rate per year. So it is deducted. It is given quarterly. That is okay. But what will be effective rate? What will be final? If you want to compare with your nominal rate, then what will be that? Okay. So what is nominal rate they are given? So 16% per annum. So nominal rate is given. Rate that is 16%, that is given by R. So ये मिल गया. And what is effective rate? RE का formula. You are given payable quarterly. So when it is quarterly, what is formula? 1 plus R upon 400 raised to 4 minus 1. So it will be 1 plus 16 upon 400. Do not write 16% here. It is 16. You may write it like this. 16. So 16 upon 100 raised to 4 minus 1. So ये क्या आएगा बोलो? It will be 1 plus 4 upon 100. So it will be 1.00425 minus 0.04 minus 1 raised to 4 भी है ना. So it will be 1.04 raised to 4 minus 1. So just 1.04 क्या आएगा? It will be again 1 point something. 4 4 जा 16. 1.16 आएगा कुछ. Just tell me what is that if you are using calculator. Minus 1. What is that? Expired बता रहे. Yeah. No, I just want 1.04 raised to 4. Was it 0.16 only? No, maybe. Okay, then 1.6 and it will be around 16. 0.16. That means if you talk about percentage, so it will be 16%. But that may vary with your power 4 you are taking. If you are taking more digit, then it will be more accurate. So if it is 1.16 something else, 7, 8, 9, then approximately you have to take. Yes, I think this is 1.169. Okay, 98 is that, na? So now you will see that be it will be 0.1698. So it will be around 16%, 16.98, 17%. So you will see that what is RE? RE is 0.1698. That is what is RE? Effective rate of interest per rupees 1 per year. And how many percent it would be? You just multiply with 100, so it will be 16.99% is the effective rate percent. Effective rate of interest percent for 1 year. Do you see which is greater than your nominal? Nominal was just 16%, but if you calculate effective, it is 16.99. So if you are doing quarterly, so it is quite good. If you are compounded quarterly, every 4 months, every 3 months, it is being quarterly calculated. Similarly, let us see one more example. Say 500 lent at 6% per annum. Interest is payable half yearly. Half yearly. Okay, so 6% per annum. That means what is R? 6, and 500 would be what? Your amount. So how will you do? How will you have to calculate? 500 से कुछ लेना देना है क्या अपने को? We just need R na. That is nominal rate of given interest. So what will be the formula for RE? It will be 1 plus R upon something and raised to something. Since it is half yearly, तो क्या आएगा? 200 and power 2 minus. Perfect, very nice. So it will be 1 plus 6 upon 200 raised to 2 minus 1, and you'll get that क्या आएगा ये around 1.03 आएगा शायद 1.03. Yeah. Square and subtract with 1. Tell me the final answer. See, in the question they may be mentioning कि up to 4 decimal place, 5 decimal place. Suppose मैं 4 decimal place बोलता हूँ. Accuracy must be 4 decimal place. So you have to write up to 4 decimal place. What is 1.03 square? It will be 9, no? So it will be 0.0. यही ना? -1 करके. Yes. So what will be the percentage? Yes. What will be the percentage? Correct. 6.09% is the effective rate of interest. Effective rate of interest. Interest percent per year. Well, so this is how you should solve whenever you are given something like this. Let us see one more example. Find the amount. Find the amount of 7,000 lent for 2 years at 10% per annum. Compound interest payable half yearly. Okay, how will you do this? Find the amount 7,000 lent for 2 years at 10% per annum. See earlier compound interest का क्वेश्चन देखो कैसा होता है and अब का देखो, what do you see the difference? Yeah, a sum of 4,000 at 8% per annum for 2 years is invested if the amount is calculated half yearly. What difference? So like this, and you see this question. What do you see the difference? And how will you solve this question? See, the compound interest calculation should be done using effective rate of interest. This is, you need to note that compound interest calculation should be done using the effective rate of interest. Rate of interest. What is effective rate of interest here? What will be RE? कैसे निकालेंगे? 1 plus R upon upon 200 ना? Yes. And what is R? R is your agreed interest या nominal interest. That is 10% per annum. So that is 1 plus 10 upon 200 raised to 2 minus 1. कितना आएगा ये? 1 by 20. So that means 1.05 the whole square. 1.05 the whole square minus 1. What will be this? 25 now. So it will be 1.025 na? 1 minus 1.25. So final 1.1025 आएगा क्या? Yes. So it will be 0.1025. So what is your effective interest? That is 10.25%. Correct. So what will be your formula? Amount at the end of second year amount will be equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 200 raised to N. No, sorry, R upon 100 raised to N. That this R will be your effective rate of interest, RE. So that is, what is your P? P I think 7,000 na? 7,000. 1 plus this is 10.25 upon 100 raised to 2. Correct? So what will be that? 7,000. This will be 10.25, so it will be 1.1025 na, the whole square. This will be 0.1025 upon 100 है, तो it will be 0 point और 1 plus हो जाएगा, then whole square. Just multiply with 7,000. क्या आएगा देखो? Yes, what are you getting the final answer? Eight five 0 is 0.54. Okay. Anybody else with the same answer? Okay. Let us do one more problem. Third one. Find the present value. Find the present value of an amount of 60,000 due 2 years from now. If the compound interest rate is 12% calculated quarterly. Correct? What will be that? So you know that compound interest used to be calculated on effective rate. So you have to find effective rate, RE. क्या आएगा इधर बोलो? Correct, very nice. So that will be 1 plus what is R? 12 upon 400 raised to 4 minus 1. कितना आएगा ये? 12 by 4 मतलब 4 3 ज़ा, so it is 1.03 ना, and power 4 would be 1 3 raised to 4. What is that? 103 na, so it will be around 1100 something, 1.11. Okay, 1.125. 55 minus 1. So it is better to take 4 digit, it will be good. So that means what? 0.1255. So percent कितना आया? Correct. So now you are having R equal to 12.55% and amount is 60,000 and N is 2 years. So what you have to calculate? Present value. Present value means what? See, find the present value of an amount of this due to 2 years from now. Due for 2 years. What is formula for amount? P bracket 1. Yes, RE upon 100 raised to n. So you want to find P. So P क्या आएगा? Amount is already given. It will be E upon the same thing. That is 60,000 divided by 1 plus 12.55 upon 100 raised to n क्या था? 2 years ना शायद. So it will be this. So calculate what is the value of P. 12.55, so it will be 1 point, so it will be 60,000 divided by 1.1255 the whole square. क्या आएगा ये? 47,365.30. Anybody else with the same answer? Okay, good. Let us one more problem for homework. find the nominal rate. Find the nominal rate of interest when interest is payable. When interest is payable quarterly, which is equivalent to rate of effective rate of 12.55% per annum. Okay, and some datas are given here, that is log of 1.1255, that is equal to, if you want to use log, then this is okay for you. If you want to use calculator, then you can directly do. If you don't want to use log, then also it is okay, but it is better you need to know how to do with log. Later on it will be useful. I think 12th में log table के लिए log table से करना था शायद, that's why they must have given. Here you can use directly calculator, then also it is okay. So what do you see, क्या क्या given है यहाँ पे? Effective rate दिया है, that is 12.55, correct? And something else, I don't need something else actually. So ये effective rate इतना percent है, तो what will be the value of RE? What will be the value of RE? Correct. So you just have to put in the for function. What is the formula? R equal to 1 plus R upon क्या आएगा? Correct. You have to put it here and you have to get the value of R. So you have to take 4th root of that. I think that's why they have given log. So you try that. Do you see what we are doing here? Have you understood that? कि हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? You give me any nominal rate and interest payable quarterly, monthly, anything. I would like to make it equivalent to per annum, and I would like to see effective rate. See, somebody is saying that I am going to give you this much amount and per annum, and I'll be giving you interest monthly. So so if you would like to calculate कि हाँ, if he is giving me monthly interest इतना, so what will be my effective interest अगर मैं per year की बात करूँ? So this is how we used to calculate. Correct? And you remember one thing, compound interest is always calculated on effective interest. You can directly calculate compound interest by putting the original quarterly, monthly, because हम लोग ने ये table दिया था ना. So you are having two methods here. Either you may directly use this, किधर गया? Either you may use this table to calculate that compound interest, or you just find effective interest and you just have to put it P and R upon 100 raised to n. That's it. Once you get effective interest, then you just have to put R upon 100 raised to n. I hope it is clear to you. Calculate effective interest RE, and then just compound interest would be amount minus compound interest नहीं, पहले amount देखते हैं. So in that case amount would be P bracket 1 plus R upon 100. R, it will be RE. RE raised to 100. Is that clear to you? मतलब this is another method to calculate compound interest. Directly इधर से भी किया तभी भी चलेगा, कोई method use किया, either use this method or you find effective rate of interest per annum. And see, per annum की बात कर रहा हूँ ना मैं, so that's why इधर R upon 100 है, raised to 100 है, like this. एंड अगर पर वन पहले से दिया है तो यू डोंट हैव टू कैलकुलेट इफेक्टिव. Is that clear? Give me any rate of interest, compounded, quarterly, monthly, half yearly. I would like to change it into per annum. That is per yearly. I would like to calculate the rate of interest per yearly. Then I'll able to find the amount. And if you want to find compound interest, it will be amount minus principal. Yes, is that clear? Okay then. Try this thing. And this is another method you can say to calculate your compound interest once you get effective rate of interest. Okay, thank you so much everyone. Bye, take care.